4:30. Time to get everybody up. Time to work out. All right, 4:32 now. Waiting for everybody else to come downstairs to get into the gym. Going down into the basement. Making sure everybody understands the rules. And ready to work out. All right, got everybody up at 4:30. Got Jill working on the flies. Got Zach working on the tries. It's now almost 4:45. It's time for Coach Kaplan to get rolling too. All right, time for me to get some workout done too. All right, after that tough workout we just had, damp off here. Whew, God. Not as tough as the Frank Hepler workouts, I'm sure, but got to build a nutritious breakfast here with all the ingredients, and I hope everybody is staying safe and staying fit during spring break 2020. See everybody soon.
Good afternoon. It may be spring break week, but it's still Friday. So welcome back to It's Friday in the Sea House. How about that Coach Kaplan, man? Whew, he runs a tight ship. We've asked Coach Kaplan and all of our APs, as part of the challenge we put out there to everybody, to be sure to send in their spring break videos and pictures. So our assistant principals are going to entertain us today with what they're doing with their families, as Coach Kaplan did. The young family, we're looking for inspiration, and so we look to these videos to try to inspire what we could do over this spring break holiday as well. So, without further ado, let's check out how all of our families in the Sea House administrative team are spending their spring break. Hey, time to get up. We're not exactly the Kaplan family, but we are going to start our day off with a great family, invigorating run through the neighborhood. Honey, come on. Come on.
Go ahead and go. I'll get breakfast.
Come on, we can do. All right. Well, after the run, what we've got planned is a nice, good, healthy breakfast to start the day. Let's go get the kids and get this run started. Come on, baby. Time for the run. Gonna get this day started. Not gonna let the Kaplans outdo us. Come on, I'll be right back. We're gonna get Joe. You be ready to go. Come on, big dog. Woo! Let's get her done, Joe. Let's go for a run, man. Ready to go? Give him a kiss, Margot. All right. Get your stuff on. We're going to go for a run, and then we're going to have a great breakfast. Mama's ready to cook for us. Let's do this. Great workout. Great workout. All right, we got breakfast ready.
Hey Sea House, the Lowe's here. Hope everybody's having a great spring break. We're gonna show you a few things we're doing here at our house this week to enjoy the week.
Like the Lowe family, we wanted to take advantage of this beautiful day and come down to our Westbrook neighborhood fishing pond. Growing up as a kid, I loved fishing, and I have always wanted a time with my kids to come down and fish here in our own little okay, not exactly as I remembered it.
Hello, Forsyth Central. This is Mr. Martin, coming to you live from 2020 quarantine spring break. I've got a collection of clips here of some activities that the Martin family has been doing over the break. And I hope you guys are enjoying time with your family, staying safe, washing those hands. Really miss you guys. Can't wait to get back into school at some point and see all your faces every day. Hope everybody's doing well. And I hope you enjoy these funny clips.
Yeah, we camp in the backyard.
There's a long line of athletes on both sides of my family. And because of that, we're always looking for ways to have friendly competitions, at any sort of gathering. My mom's family reunion, we're always trying to beat each other at the poker table. My dad's side, constant tournaments in cornhole, just trying to beat each other. Okay, so maybe we're not so athletic, but we are definitely very competitive.
Mr. Maniscalco here. Hope everybody's having a great spring break. I know you guys are making the best of a tough situation. We love you guys, we miss you, and I just want everybody to know that when I'm not busy studying for my barber's license, I thought I'd share with you guys just a few things that my family did to pass the time together during this spring break. First stop, the pool. It's not much, but it'll do. Not gonna lie, guys, that pool water was a little chilly. Next, we're gonna go to a spot that we like to hang out as a family, read some books, listen to some music. Follow me, let's go. Here it is, Bulldogs, our little secret getaway. We like to read, listen to music, and just hang out. Say hi, girls.
Gosh, honey, didn't see the Maniscalco video take you back to the days when our kids are little?
Yeah, it really did.
Our kids have always been so close, and this time during sheltering has brought them back together. Seeing them out there in the swing reading together, bonding like they used to bond. It's really been a special time.
Hey, honey.
Yeah.
I think you need to see the children.
Yeah, they're... Hey! Stop it!
Hey, Sea House, Miss St. Jean here. I'm just making this video with my family to wish you guys a happy spring break 2020. We know it's not what we thought spring break was going to be, but let's just take some time and be grateful that we get to spend this moment with our families, make some great memories with them, share this time together. Let's stay healthy, let's stay safe. We love you guys. Enjoy your spring break. Who wants to go to the splash pad? Have fun, Sea House. Enjoy your spring break. Be safe out there.
Remember those days, honey? Seeing Priscilla's twins just takes me back.
Yeah, it does me too, when the kids would play in the yard with the sprinklers.
The sprinklers, the splash pad, the hose. Of course, they won't do that for us anymore.
Nope.
Not even on spring break during coronavirus can we get them to go out and play in the backyard with the hose.
No.
But, fortunately, I have video footage of when they did do that with us. Want to watch?
Yeah.
Turn around and get her belly. Turn around, Dee Dee. Let him get your belly.
Look at that man.
Miss those days.
Feel good?
Hi, Sea House. This is Mrs. Thrower. I'm here with my family in our backyard. There's Mr. Thrower and my daughter Cora and Ada and our son Davis. And we're enjoying our spring break here together. We've had a fun day outside a lot with bike riding, and we started with chocolate chip pancakes and we had spaghetti, his favorite, for dinner. And now we're ending it with s'mores by our fire pit. And then we're headed into this tent here to sleep, which ought to be interesting, camping out in the backyard.
Well, it's been a long day full of some great activities. Okay, maybe some a little better than others. But the one thing that I know always pulls our family together is a great campfire in the backyard. And it was a great idea the throwers threw out there. We're going to have an even better fire than Amanda Thrower had.
He's trying to build a fire now. He thinks he's a real outdoorsman, but he's only been camping like twice. Hey Mom, did you hide the gasoline?
Was I supposed to?
Maybe.
Mitchell! We cannot afford to go to the hospital right now. No. Put it away. No. Put it up. At the end of a long day, one thing always brings us together.
Welcome back. Certainly glad you could join us today. It's a fantastic day here, and I hope it is wherever you're at. Let's start out today and have run all.
Well, as you can see, our administrative families have had a great time over this spring break. We certainly hope you have found ways to have a good time as well. Speaking of our administrative team, this was also Assistant Principals Appreciation Week. And I gotta tell you, nobody appreciates this crew more than I do. Josh Lowe, Priscilla St. Jean, TJ Maniscalco, Casey Martin, and Amanda Thrower have been an absolute dream team to work with. And I so do appreciate them. To show that appreciation, they're all receiving in the mail today a very special gift card that I know is going to brighten their whole weekend. Once again, guys, thank you for all that you do. Speaking of appreciation, this is normally the part of the show where we do our Bulldog Best segment. And we'll be back with a full-blown segment of Bulldog Best next week. But I do want to point out one person in particular that we all want to heap our praise on. You guys know her as Nurse Katie. She's our school nurse, but when she's not at school, she is out there with her colleagues, saving the world from coronavirus. Nurse Katie, we wish you all the best. Make sure you're washing those hands before you go to the house, Katie. I haven't gotten too many emails this week from students, but the ones that I did get all centered around wanting details for prom. And I know I told you when you saw me again that I would give you those details. All the high school principals working with Dr. Beard agreed that we would release all of our information at the same time. That's going to happen this Wednesday, April 15th at noontime. So seniors in particular, as well as juniors, make sure to go out into our social media channels and find out a message from me to you about details with prom. Seniors specific to you, and I know I mentioned this in last week's show, is graduation. Graduation this year is going to take place, and it's going to be taking place at the Gwinnett County Civic Center on Friday, July 31st at 9 a.m. I'm just telling you that now again, and I'm probably going to remind you that every week between now and graduation to make sure that you and your families set up your summer vacations around that important date. The week of what we call pre-planning at school, the week of July 27th, we will be having all sorts of senior activities at school that week. Again, these details will be shared in next Wednesday's video, a video specific to our seniors as well as juniors who are interested in prom. And lastly for this week, I want to take a moment again to do a shout out to those that we have such gratitude for in our community. One happens to be a parent in our school, and you guys know Miss Wendy Goodrow and her husband Andy. Wendy is the driving force behind our Forsyth Central Academic Boosters. She is also a driving force in our Bulldog Giving Center, a center that gives food and puts together packages of food for our families all throughout the year who are in need. So a special thank you to Wendy. Her husband Andy, combined, they've also provided us with a weight room that we didn't previously have. They provided us with so many things behind the scenes that it would take up an entire show to talk about. But it's been far too long in coming for me to hesitate any longer than to publicly say, Wendy, Andy, God bless you guys, and thank you for all you do for the Sea House. In terms of the rest of our community, just a reminder of the groups that we mentioned last week. Jim and Peggy Morrow, and Peggy, I got the name spelled right this time. I want to make sure that anybody out there who's looking to gives to the BYOT benefit. We also have the United Way, led by Ruth Good, and you can see the website on the screen for that wonderful organization. And finally, the Place of Forsyth, led by Joni Smith. Again, please direct any funds that you might be able to give or any food or resources you have to continue to help those in need during this very challenging time. Finally, another challenge to everybody, and it's the same challenge as last week. Everybody's been a little bit slow on the pics, which makes me think you're only taking inappropriate pictures. Guys, make sure to get me some appropriate pictures of all the wonderful things you and your families are doing during this spring break. And it is Friday, and even though it's Spring Break Friday, the same rules apply. You can have a good time without the drugs and alcohol. Make sure you call or text when you get where you're going. And remember, even during spring break, nothing good happens after midnight. We love you guys and can't wait to see you again soon. Go Dogs. Arr!